This digital asset survived Google content updates and is doing really, really well. Definitely worth considering and make money from it. In this video, I'm going to show you new passive income idea and how to make passive income when buying this freelance marketplace digital asset. My name is Shlomo Freund and my channel is about passive income ideas by buying websites and online businesses. This is not a travel blogging website, but really earning money online from what we do enable us to travel. And actually just this week, we started another workcation. I think it's the 7th or 8th that we are doing. It's trips that we do 2 to 5 months every year with our daughters. And this time we're at a friend's house here in Bulgaria. Look, it's very nice here. So this is a 3-month trip and I'm very excited to record from here. Back to the deal. I'm going to show you what are the good things about that one, the bad things, the easy wins, and the growth opportunities with it. There is really a lot to look into when you are looking at a new deal. I've seen thousands of those and I'm here to help you do exactly the same. Buy digital asset for yourself and make money from it. Now, stick with me until the end because I'm going to share what is the sweet spot price, in my opinion, for you to buy your first digital asset, your first website, or whatever that is. What is a good balance between price and quality of an asset? So we have a deal from Flippa this time. This one is called SoyFreelancer. If you can tell, soy is I am in Spanish. So this is a Spanish website. It's a website in Spanish. It's an online marketplace founded in 2015. It connects business individuals with freelance talent across Latin America and Spain. Usually the deals that I do are on set price. Of course, you can negotiate, but there is a set price. They're not on a bid. It's been long since I did a bidding deal. However, this one is a bidding deal. Flippa has a bidding system where you can run a bid on your website. So they started the bid in $60,000 and the reserve price is $70,000, meaning that if the bid would not get to 70,000, it will not be sold. There are 26 days left for this bid to give a bid. And if you want to buy it now, it's $120,000. We'll check the multipliers in a minute and see if these numbers even make sense. But after 26 days, it will be sold to the highest bidder, assuming it's above $70,000. If you don't want to go through the bidding process, all you need to do is buy it now for $120,000. I would negotiate that, of course, but you can do that and then get this website now. Let's look at some of the stats. So it's an 8-year-old website making $1,800 profit margin, 88%, with 300,000 page views a month and a multiplier. And looking here at profit at 3.3, meaning that you'll make your money back for buying this website in 3.3 years. Now this multiplier is for the reserve price and not for the buy it now price. Let's go to the calculator. 1792 times 3.3 years is 36 is 3 years and another 0.3 is another 4. So that's 40. Will get you to 71,000. Okay, not even that. This is the multiplier that you can expect now. I can already tell it's very, very high. So if you're going even to 120, the profit multiplier will be even higher. And 60 is their minimum. By the way, if you are interested in a certain specific deal, I would go as fast as possible and talk to the seller and try to take the listing down and not going through the bidding process. Because if you're going to offer the seller here a decent price at this point, when it's only 4 days into the bidding, because it started at 30 in 1 month, then they might be likely to just strike a deal and not waiting, and you'll get that for much less than 120,000. So that's the time to do that if you're interested right now. By the time this video will air, it will be around 18 days or so, already towards the middle of the bidding. You can still try that. Let's keep going. You have the video presenting the marketplace and the revenue is here. So this is $2,000 every single month. You see here, 2,500, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. This is a flat revenue. That already tells me that they have some kind of a deal with a sponsor or advertising or any of that, that they pay a fixed fee every month. It's great, but you need to verify that. And according to what they're saying down the listing, which we'll read in a bit, you'll see that actually doesn't come together with what they're saying. So this is something really important to ask the seller. Let's go over the page views. So they say it's 300 and 3,000 page views a month. You see it's going down here. In December, not too many people are looking for jobs, and that makes sense. It's vacation time, then it goes back up. This year, 367, a little bit downtrend, but not too bad. Key highlights. Foundation and growth is established in 2014. San Salvador has grown into a leading freelance platform in Latin America and Spain. 250,000 users, great. Version 2, the platform launched significant update in 2022, enhancing user experience, project management tools, and freelance search functionalities. So that's interesting. What were the changes that they made on the website? So more details of what they're saying here. This is very general. And also, what were the results of this happening? Were there less people churning? Were there more sales? What exactly happened? Ask the seller about that. Global reach. Well, primarily focused Latin America and Spain. So Freelancer also caters Spanish-speaking communities in US, Canada, and Europe. That's a good thing. Though you'll see in a minute, they don't have too much traction on these countries. Comprehensive service offering. Users can post projects across a wide range of categories. Competitive proposals of freelancers to hire directly. Industry recognition. SoyFreelancer ranks alongside major platforms like Upwork. Cool, holding its own in the competitive freelance marketplace industry. That's a good thing. Ask the seller, what is it based on? Okay, why are they saying this? Key highlights showcase SoyFreelancer.com strength and continued commitment to supporting freelancers. Okay, now let's look at the operation, how they make money. So if SoyFreelancers generate revenue through the following methods. Commission fees, that's one. The platform charges commission on payments made to freelancers. Okay, so if there is a transaction through the website, they are taking a small fee from that. Premium subscription, that's another one. So that's an ongoing subscription, that's good. Job posting fees, so an individual can pay a fee to have the job posted. Maybe it's a featured fee or something like that. And advertising, the platform may offer advertising opportunities for businesses. Here's the thing. You remember that flat revenue graph here? This doesn't make sense for any of those operations. If it's a commission, then it's probably not always fixed on 2,000. If it's a premium subscription, yes, but then is this always the same amount of subscribers every single month? I doubt it. Probably not. This, again, doesn't make sense. Job posting fees, again, you have different times or different numbers of job posting fees every month. Again, this doesn't make sense. And advertising, yes, it fluctuates. The operation here and what they're stating here and this one here, I can't say it's a red flag. You just need to verify what exactly they're talking about when they're saying it's revenue 2,000. Are they just giving a general number? I would expect to get here the exact number of the revenue and not some estimate of 2,000. That's not enough. The point is that you need to ask for a P&L sheet to know what is the revenue that you're generating and from what for this listing. Customers, so you got these small to medium enterprises, startups, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, large corporations. That's one side of the marketplace, of course. That's the people who are buying the services, the freelancers who are selling their services. Independent professionals, part-time freelancers, remote workers, all these. These customers rely on SoyFreelancer to facilitate the connection between those who need services and those who offer them, making the versatile platform for various professional needs. I would look at how many new accounts they open for freelancers and for the business individuals seeking. I want to see the marketplace growing there and people keep posting jobs there and keep looking for freelancers there. If this does not exist, then this marketplace is not worth a lot. But you can tell from this listing. So get the seller on a call and ask them. Financials. Revenue is pretty steady. It goes from 2,000 to 3,000 monthly. So they stated the minimum on the graph of 2,000. However, that's not enough. They really need to give an accurate number and not just this general statement. So this is the revenue and expenses and financial statistics. You see monthly revenue. Again, you need to verify the number and see what are the exact numbers. The expenses are $10 a month on domain registration. Doesn't make sense, should be $10 a year. Hosting, $100 a month, also quite expensive, but okay. I don't know what their tech stack is, so could be, but check that. This information here on the graph is verified from Google Analytics. I mentioned it on my previous video. You can check it here, where basically this listing connects to the Google Analytics of the seller. So this data here is verified. And you see that there are page views over here. This is the number of page views, but look at the unique visits. So it's 30,000, around 30,000, 22,000 in December. That makes sense. Again, less people are looking and offering jobs. 35, 36, 38, 28, 27. So slight decline here with the number of unique visits. What's interesting is that between November, 30,000, and here they have 35, something have happened. So ask the seller what kind of changes they made. It could be just changes in Google ranking. Hence, you got much more page views here. That's the difference. There is a slight decline because people are looking less page views per session. Let's look at the page views per session. You see it's almost 6. That's a very good number. The engagement and engagement rate and engagement duration, these are just errors when you are putting too many Google Analytics codes on your website, 2 or more sometimes, then this just generates these unreasonable numbers. Top channels, organic search, 47%. That's a low percentages, and that's a good thing because it means that it will less fluctuate with Google updates. Direct, 27%. That's quite a high, meaning that it has good branding. Referral, that's also a good number, almost 20%. Email, 5.9%. That's from a large email list, which is sold with this asset. You'll see in a minute. Organic social, they have some social there. Great. Now, top countries, Colombia, you see here, Argentina, Mexico, Venezuela, and Spain. So Spain is 5th here with about, let's say, 15% or so, less, 10% of the traffic. Colombia is 1st, Argentina, Mexico, and Venezuela. So this is the strongest countries that the traffic is coming from. And that's a good thing because with an English-speaking one, you'll have direct competition. And this is kind of the niche of this marketplace. So that's a good thing.
Hey, what's up? Please like and subscribe here at the bottom. And let's continue.
So monetization methods, ads and services subscriptions, product and services used, PayPal, Google AdSense, and Google Analytics. These are the assets, domain, email address, email subscriber list. You see all those here. The tech stack, Firebase. Okay, so that's not WordPress. It's something completely different. So make sure if you are negotiating this that one, you're willing to make your hands dirty and jump into Firebase because that's less common to see as a platform, or get a developer or whatever you need. That of course means more expenses and less revenue for you. Post-sale support included. I see many of those said included. What this includes, does that include 30 days, 90 days, 60 days of support, and of what? Basically, is that email support, Zooms, video, chat, they need to name it. So ask the seller about this one. Social media, look at that. So nice amount of followers. Over here, you see Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, 1,600, 250 subscribers on YouTube, and 300,000 subscribers on email. That's huge and that's amazing. You need to know who these people are because you can reach them again and again and again. And this is probably where the traffic is coming from. Here, see 5.9% of the traffic comes from email. So that's a good thing because basically when you're owning a mailing list, you are owning the traffic. And that's a very strong point of this website, of this digital asset. So we have a PDF here and another PNG here. So you see an AdSense screenshot, and it made $364.86, $297, $294, $300 per month just from the AdSense. But you see that this number is fluctuating. So what they're saying here, that it's flat 2,000, doesn't make sense. So it's important to verify this information. Let's look at the other PDF. This is the PayPal statement. So you see from January 2024 to August, so just a few days ago. So that's the 8 or 9 months. You see that the PayPal account is the right account, SoyFreelancer.com, info at SoyFreelancer.com. The balance at the beginning is 2,000 and ending 1,000. Sales activity, 21,000. And these are the fees. You need a really proper P&L for this. This is not enough just stating this. That's not enough. Usually they withdrew some for them or to pay or whatever, salaries and other expenses. Purchase activities, so they bought some things from that. This is what they withdrew for, as an income for the owners. But you really need a P&L, a proper P&L for this website to evaluate it. Let's look first at the website, and I open it here. It's very well designed. Look at that. Okay, really nicely designed website. It's in Spanish, as I mentioned. Not a lot to say about. You see países, countries, Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, Spain, Venezuela, Chile. And this is where you start your inicio programación. You see that my Spanish is so-so. You see the listings here. It looks very, very much like Upwork. Okay, I want to take you to look at the backlink profile of this website. This website has really nice backlink profile with high DR. I'm not talking about general ones like Stack Overflow and it's a no-follow link. I'm talking about others like content, and over here you see, see this is an 86 DR domain rating that links to this website, 7 trabajos online para ganar dinero desde casa 2023. So 7 jobs, online jobs you can earn money from home in 2023. And they're listing this one over here. You see this one here. But there are more others. You see 86 from a few websites. So that's a nice link profile. This means that Google likes this website and we'll keeping it up basically. It's not guaranteed, there are always surprises, but generally speaking, if you got good DR links, it means that your website is strong, it has authority, therefore Google will put it more into search. Let's look at the overview, and you can see here it has a DR of 52, which is already a very nice DR. It's a medium to high DR over here. It has 11,600 keywords that it's ranked for over here, mainly in Mexico, Argentina. You see that here where the traffic is coming from. You can see here on the blue line, they're referring domains. See, so more and more domains are referring to this website, and organic traffic is fluctuating, but it's going down, now it's going back up. Now look at the keywords. This is the keyword graph, organic keywords. So it was at a peak in December 2023, and it's been declining, but it's since then, and there were a lot of Google updates through that time, it keeps going flat pretty well and even goes up a little bit here as of today. You see that here. So this is actually has steady traffic and steady keyword profile here, not here, on Google, and this is at least what they see here on Ahrefs. I always use Ahrefs to evaluate digital assets that I'm looking at. So, and I'm looking on all these parameters to see if it's worth investing in a digital asset. So for Mexico, it has 5,000 keywords over here. For the word freelancer, it's number 3. That's pretty amazing. It has a KD of 38. And freelance, it's number 3 again, but it has changed a lot. But it was number 1. Okay. SoyFreelancer, not too many. Trabajo en línea is work online. Number 15, not too bad, but can do better. Anyway, it has really strong keywords. This is a very strong website from what I can see, from very relevant keywords for people who are looking to go into a marketplace, definitely. Trabajos remotos desde casa. Remote jobs from home. This one. Number 9, so it's already first page. So this is for Mexico. I'm not going to go over all the countries and see what there are, but you can tell that this is a strong website with strong basis over there. What am I missing here in the listing is why they're selling. Indeed, this is a good website, good link profile, a good keyword profile, but then why are they selling? And the price here is fairly high, probably because this website is well established. It doesn't mean that you have to buy it for 120,000. The multipliers currently at the market are around 20 to 30, I'd say. So if they're asking, even if you meet the reserve, 70,000 reserve bidding in, I mean, divided by the monthly profit. That's the monthly profit, 2,000, because that was the most of what they showed. It's 35. So that's still on the fairly high, not crazy high from what I can tell, but this would be the absolute minimum that they would sell for. So you need to see if it's worth it for you. If I had another marketplace and I would know how to run that, I would probably buy this website. So if you have a medium-sized marketplace, that might be relevant for you to buy another marketplace, maybe in another country. So if you have one for German, you want one for Spanish, great. Upwork, if you want to buy that, maybe it's a good opportunity for you. Probably too small though, I assume. But what I would do with this one, very, very important, is verify the P&L. The thing that I don't like the most here is this flat 2,000. So what are the sources of revenue here? How much is coming from ads? How much is coming from sponsorships? How much is coming from the fees that people are doing transactions through the platform? These are very, very important. Second thing to verify is their growth. Are there more people joining as freelancers? Are there more job posted for companies who are looking for freelancers? That's also very, very important. Now, earlier in the video, I mentioned I'm going to share a tip of what to do when buying website. And this one is about a sweet spot of the price to buy a new website. I get this question a lot. What is the absolute minimum for buying a website? Really, the amount is at about a few $100s, but the website that you buy for that amount is really low quality. On the other hand, you got websites making tens of thousands of dollars or even thousands of dollars every month, and they're fairly expensive for some people. So what is the right balance? Here it is. Listen up. The sweet spot, in my opinion, is at around $10,000 for an asset or a first asset. It's not too high, so if something goes wrong, you didn't lose your pants, and it's not too little that you don't see the needle moving, because a website that costs around $10,000 would make about $300 to $400 every single month. And with that money, first, you see it's money coming into the bank, and second, you can reinvest that money into the business and make it better. So you got money to spend on your new asset that you just bought. With a too small website, you bought that one, but it doesn't make too much cash flow. So you won't see a move and you won't see a difference. With the other one, if it's too high, then basically you paid a lot and you're taking a bigger risk. So first website, around $10,000 is a great asset. I'm not saying there aren't exceptions. I bought one of my best deals and best websites at $3,000 mark, 3,000 something. But these are very hard to find. It is possible. Now, if you're feeling that you are looking for a deal in a specific niche, or maybe you want to filter through a specific platform, if you want to do search, filter, or any of that through listings, I got everything set up for you. You don't need to go through my whole YouTube channel. There is a library of all the videos that I prepared for you, and the link is up here or down in the description, where you can find all those listings. So you just go, search for what you want, filter for what you want, and then you go and you watch the video on that deal. Anyway, 10,000, remember that number, and let me know if you found something interesting. I'd like to know. Put it in the comment. I'll see you next time. Cheers.